Hi y'all, it's Vonda and Paula, and we're Scripture DIY. And if you can grab that light, I bet we can see something. And we are so glad that you're here today. And whoa, there we go. Good lights, all right.
Let there be light.
Now, if you're a master crafter, we hope to inspire you to get crafting. If you're not, it's okay. Just come on in and get comfy. You'll find out that crafting is a lot easier and less expensive than you ever thought.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started today. If you are watching us on replay, would you please hashtag replay in the comments below. If you're not, just come on in. Let's play. So let's just hop on here. Tell me where you're from, what you're up to today, because we have a really fun craft to do today. I see that Ann is already with us. Hey Ann, I'm so glad you're in there. And let's see, what's underneath there?
She says hi.
Hi there. We're so happy to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw somebody make this clock. And I thought, oh, that is way too big, and that is way too floppy. And so we're doing a remake.
Yes,
Cute idea,
our own version.
but we're going to do our own remake of it. So, okay, here's what you need. Bought this little clock from Walmart, $3.88. You had to do a little mechanical work to take it off. There's screws on the back. I ended up just pulling the thing apart and throwing it on the ground. Okay, so we're going to also need 4 pairs of flip-flops.
Kid-size flip-flops.
Kid size. We got 11, 12 flip-flops that we're going to be gluing on. So that y'all know what's happening. Now, we're going to have to take the screws off of the back. We're going to completely dismantle this clock.
Yes.
Before we get started, let me recommend to you that you get this piece of tape that Paula has.
Yeah. So you can attach the little tiny screws to the piece of tape because they are tiny.
Boy, they are.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to keep from losing them is sticking them on something sticky.
Yeah.
Okay. So we cheated a little bit. We took some screws out before y'all got here.
Just to make it a little faster.
Yeah.
And Ann says she's headed to the store. Well, hurry on back, Ann, so you don't miss the rest of the video.
And I got a list of stuff.
Yeah, can we give you our list?
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to make baked spaghetti.
Oh, yummy.
Gary told me how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
So we'll see what happens. Okay. So we're going to take this off. We've got this piece of glass and we're going to lay it to the side. But we're going to take this, and since most of our flip-flops are pink, purple, and green, Paula is going to take just some plain acrylic paint and paint the rim all the way around. There's 3 levels, and she's just going to paint the whole thing.
Yeah, this is the kind you can get anywhere. Dollar store, Walmart, Dollar Tree for about 50 cents. It's not expensive.
Now we're taking the hands off, and they just pull off. It's not hard at all. Just remember what order they came in so you can put them back on. Okay, now
when I paint this, we're gonna do kind of a, you've seen us do the messy bow. We're gonna do kind of the messy kind of paint. So I'm just going to put 3 little dots on, and I think I'm going to do more of the, what's this called? Key West. It's really pretty. Then I am the 2 darker colors so that they don't take over this lighter one. And then I'm just going to smear it. We'll see how it turns out.
So we just tried to find something that matched the flip-flops. With these, we've got, what in the world is this one's name?
That one.
Grape Taffy.
Yeah.
Grape Taffy.
And this one is Bright Magenta.
Bright Magenta in Key West.
Yeah.
And so she's just going to do a drop or 2 all here on the side.
Yeah.
And while she's doing that, I cheated again. I took the hands off, and I cut out a 7 1/4 inch circle. Now, before I pat myself on the back and tell you how easy this was, I also peeled this off. It's a little sticky, but then I just cut around it. So if you're not good at measurements, don't worry about it. Pull these things off, lay it on the paper, and cut it out. I also have a stencil that we're going to use that says it's flip-flop time. So it is flip-flop time.
Definitely. And you know how much I love flip-flops.
So I'm just going to be putting this on while she's putting on the paint. And she's not putting very much. I know it's
No.
Paula,
I'm
but she's
really
not
good.
putting on a lot
I'm
of
not.
paint. She's not.
No.
She's just going to put on a little bit of paint. And I'm going to be pulling the stencil off. So that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We just want something that gives us a little hint of the colors, because honestly I think silver's a little boring.
Yeah. I just want to brighten it up.
Alrighty, so I'm going to get this ready while you're doing that. If you enjoy our crafts, please go up above on the screen where it says Scripture DIY. Click on that and hit follow. And that way you don't miss any of our crafts. Because you just never know what we have in mind. Honestly, we don't know what we've got in mind half the time. So, alrighty here.
Okay. We're getting there.
When she finishes that, we're just going to let it sit for a while. I honestly don't know how long it takes for metal.
It's drying pretty fast.
Good deal.
Yeah. Because we used a dry sponge to do this, so there's not a lot of water involved.
Ooh, it's quiet in here today.
Yeah.
We have really tried to do everything we can to stay inside today. Have y'all been just dying when you walk outside?
It is so humid
Oh
out
my
there.
gosh,
It's like my
it's-
glasses steam up. It's
Yeah.
It's that humid.
I've heard people say I felt like I was drowning outside.
Yeah.
I really think that's,
It's
I
hard to
understand
breathe.
completely now.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe. It's that humid.
Okay, so this, we're throwing that on the floor. So we have the circle left. And if you can see, it has the numbers and then it has the words. I'm going to go in and I'm going to try gray first. Since it's pastel colors, we're going to try the numbers gray, and then we're going to kind of see how that works. And y'all tell me what you think about it, because
Yeah. Let us know.
I don't really, this is not really the color that I liked.
So we've got, is that Teresa on there? Here, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Yeah. Hey, Teresa. Nice to see you on here. So I'm trying to keep my colors a little separate, but smear them. And it's drying really fast.
How do you keep them separate and smear them?
I don't know. It's, you know,
Here.
it's a trick. It's kind of one of those. Smush it and then smear it.
All right.
same time.
That sounds
So-
good. Smush and smear.
Smush and smear. That's it.
The two S's.
Yeah. Wow,
Smush
that's
and
really
smear.
good. I kind of like that.
Okay.
I think we just coined a new phrase. Smush and smear.
Smush and smear.
Yeah, I think kids would be better at this even. Maybe that's why I can do it. Yeah. So smush and smear. Just smush and smear.
So honestly, y'all, I have been dying to do this. I have another one with little boy flip-flops.
Yeah.
That I'm going to do that one also
Yeah.
for someone's back deck that I think will be fun. Okay, so I've got the numbers ready. You know what? I think I'm going to do just like you did on yours.
And smush and smear for
And
the...
I'm gonna smush and smear, I think
Yeah,
so.
smush and smear. I love it.
I'm gonna smush and
So
smear on the piece of
smush.
paper here.
And smear. Yeah,
So I'm just pouring mine on the table,
yeah.
because that's just how I roll. And I'm just gonna gather up a little bit of it, and it's just a little bit of everything, and I'm just gonna stamp.
Yeah.
Because the more you stamp, the more it blends in, so I'm gonna try to not let it blend. Oh, I'm liking that.
Oh, that looks good. Looks really good.
I'm liking that. Okay.
So we're just gonna smush and smear.
Smush and smear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna dry what I just got through doing, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next spot.
Yeah. I think actually at first I wasn't using enough paint. Can you imagine me?
Nuh-uh, not you,
me
not enough
not
paint.
using enough paint. I know. I just got it on the inside. Okay.
So if you like any of the things that we do, make it and take a picture of it and
Yeah.
share it, because we would love to see what
We'd
y'all
love to
do.
see your version.
And even if you've got one that you would like to suggest that we try, please just feel free to do that. That would
Yeah.
be so much fun.
Let us know if there's a craft that you would like us to try. We'll be the guinea pigs.
Honestly, we just see things that other people do sometimes.
Yeah.
And we just try to cheat and try to do it, make it ours. And
Yeah.
that's what crafting is all about. You
Yeah.
just want to make it yours, no matter what. So, yeah, I'm just going to pull these things right off. And I don't think it's going to look so good when I just show it to you, but when it's a finished project and it's
Yeah.
on the clock, you'll see what I mean. Whew. And I've got paint and sticky, and I'm just going to throw it in the floor. It always looks like a disaster happened sometimes around me because I just throw it in the floor.
That's okay. We clean up later. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Just kind of touching up where there's like, because there's like edges, like creases in this. That's what I meant, creases. So, just want to make sure we got paint in all of our creases. Okay. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, are we ready to go along to the next step?
I think so.
All right.
We want this to kind of dry a little bit first.
Yes,
but-
we definitely do.
Yeah.
So that's why we're running to the next part.
Yeah.
Now, I took a sign that said Magic Dreams from the Dollar Tree. $1. I just wanted it because it's good, thick board, press board.
Yeah.
So I laid the clock on top of it, and I don't know if you can tell, but I've got little circles here where I just drew an outline of the clock, and I cut out a hole in the middle for the battery. So this is going to be forever. You can use it. If the batteries play out, that's fine. You're going to be able to change it from the back, and it doesn't affect anything that we're going to do. So we're going to take the flip-flops that I told you about, okay? And let's see, can you see, guys? Me real good? Okay. So we're just gonna kind of lay them out.
Okay.
We're gonna put them kind of the way we want them to be first. And what I don't want to happen is these little things that are on the back, I don't want those to be on my clock, on the cardboard. So if you can see this, here's our screws.
Okay.
If you can see this, we're going to put this part right here, right along the edge, so that it's not touching. Now, it's so much better to lay them out first, because if you lay them out first, yeah, I got a big old blob of paint.
Okay.
You know how messy
I'm gonna
I am.
I'm gonna get a paper towel.
You're a good woman. Okay, so we're just gonna put these out. And I really like them to be lined up. It doesn't matter if you don't. If you want to just kind of throw them out there, that would be fine too. The one that I saw when they were making it had 2 layers of flip-flops. And they also used women's flip-flops. So if you want a bigger one, a bulkier one, then you can go with women's flip-flops. But quite honestly, I just wanted it, boy, I made a mess. I just wanted it to look kind of more like a flower than anything else. Okay, so I can feel where those little parts go, and they're not on the board. And we're going to do this one and this one. Y'all see? And we're going to kind of put them all out just the way we want them. We're going to space them out. I really want 6 and 12 to be pretty close to where 6 and 12 needs to be.
We're going to flip that board over.
And we're going to put it on the bad side.
Okay.
Because when we flip it over, we want the pretty side to show.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So I would start with 12. Now,
Okay.
Paula is going to do a line of hot glue around here, but she's going to use the E6000 in the middle.
Yeah.
So that way the E6000, honestly, it says to let it set for 2 hours. For me, it needs longer than 2 hours. It
Yeah.
may be because we're so humid here in Texas.
Yeah.
But she's just going to do a blob, kind of smear it really good on this side, and then outline the heel of that flip-flop with super glue. Hold it, when it starts doing that, if you'll mash this right here, it sucks it back in.
Okay.
Y'all are just getting all of my tips. If it doesn't work, just beat it.
Let's just beat it. There we go.
Okay, so here's 12,
Okay, here's 12.
and then we're going to do 6 next, just so we're even.
Okay.
And we're just going to hold that in place while she glues the next one. It might be easier to do, is it okay? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is it just not wanting to come out?
It's not wanting to come out.
Is it a hot?
Right. Is it not turned on?
With the cordless, if you'll stick it back in the little cradle for a second and see if that light comes back on. Are you good with this?
Not all the way around, but
Did the light come on?
no.
Then you just turned it off.
Okay.
Okay, we got it?
Yeah, the light's on.
Lights on, okay. So let's do this one next. We're going with the 9.
It's not wanting to come out.
Here it goes.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
So I haven't tried this yet. So I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. I hope it's going to be beautiful.
I think it's going to be really cute.
I honestly just dreamed some of this stuff up.
Wanda has some great ideas.
But honestly, the one that I saw was really floppy when
Okay.
you got through with it. So, okay, and this is 2, 1 and, or 10
Yeah.
and 11.
Yep.
The hole also can be where you put your nail where you can hang it too. So we're not going to worry about having a hanger or anything today.
No.
I'm really bad about putting hangers on there. I kind of have to set it up there and then decide what kind of hanger I'm going to do. I do like those little alligator ones because you don't have to be really good to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is 4 and 5.
Okay. I'm trying not to waste any of this E6000 glue, so anything that drips, I'm picking it up with just one of these little sticks and putting it on the shoe. So, if that's what y'all are wondering what I'm doing here. It looks like I'm
I
fumbling
never
a little
wonder
bit.
what you're doing. I just wait
Looks
and
like
see what
I'm
happens.
fumbling around a little bit here. Okay.
I know she's got something up her sleeve when she's doing this,
Always-
especially when she's quiet.
There's sometimes a method to my madness. Sometimes. Okay.
Another thing we're going to be doing that is kind of a secret is a lot of people are doing Christmas in July,
Yes.
but not everybody likes Christmas in July. I can have Christmas all year long. I love to do Christmas crafts.
Yeah.
But on Friday, we're going to be having just one day set aside for Christmas in July.
Yeah. Every Friday
So,
in July.
In July, so there's only like, what, 4 of them. So.
Yeah.
So you don't want to miss it. Even if you're not ready for Christmas,
Yeah.
you can start thinking about what you
Yeah.
want to do for Christmas. Every year I make ornaments for everybody.
She makes beautiful Christmas ornaments, y'all.
Always is something hard to come up with. What's going to be this year? What's going to beat what I did last year? Easier than...
So this year, y'all, she's gonna share her Christmas ornament.
One year I did
Crafting
glitter, and I am not
class.
sharing glitter again. I don't know about y'all, but I do not like glitter.
I love it.
Do y'all love glitter?
I love glitter.
Oh
so
my
guess what? I'll
goodness.
probably talk her into doing at least one.
She'll do
with
her
glitter.
own with glitter.
We'll talk her into it, y'all.
We had glitter all over the place. Let me tell you, it was something else.
It's fun. Who doesn't love a little glitter in their life?
Me.
Oh, she likes it, y'all. She's just kidding.
No, I'm not
She's
a glitter
just kidding
person.
us.
Okay, while she's doing that very last flip flop, I'm going to get a little bit of the stuff out of there that was wet that I couldn't touch.
Okay. Woo! I sent some glue flying.
And we're going to stick that one right there in that hole.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Right. I think I got it in the right place.
Good deal.
Okay. This is already looking so cute. Who doesn't love a good flip-flop craft?
This one I have really been looking forward to
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, this is cute. This is so cute, y'all. This can be used, I mean, on your patio, in a little girl's room.
It's
Just-
flip flop time.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cute.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
putting the clock back together. I'm just going to set it in here.
Hey, Delana, and Delana, just for you, she's going to be doing one with little boy flip-flops.
I do have boy flip flops.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to do this like the opposite of took it off.
For all those other moms and grandmas out there, we're doing one with little boy flip-flops. I have paint all over my hands. That's okay.
I'm surprised I don't have glue. I would
know.
have glue all over
Usually
me.
it's glue. Or a combination, glue and paint.
There
That's
you
okay.
go.
You know what? It all washes off.
That's true.
And what did we learn from our friend Jenny? We told this in the last video. Use vegetable oil.
That's for stain.
Oh yeah, that's for stain.
That's for stain.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you will do me a little blob of paint, of hot glue,
Hot glue.
just
Yep.
enough to, I don't want it to go through, I just
Where do
want
you want it?
enough right there.
Okay.
Just want enough to make it be steel.
Okay.
That's wonderful. Now, so I've got it on here. I've got my arm or my hands on here.
Okay.
I lined it all up with the 12, all three with the 12, so that I can turn it and it will be in line like it's supposed to be. Okay, so now we're gonna put this thing back together. Is our sign, is that clean, dry? Is our frame dry?
Let's see. Feels pretty dry to me.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Dried pretty fast.
It did dry fast.
Yeah.
It happens when you don't put a whole lot.
Yeah, when you don't overpaint. Hey. Even
I
when
love
you
to
do.
give her a hard time, y'all,
I
but
know.
she is very crafty. She really is. She can come up with some good stuff.
That's okay.
So we're gonna put the screws back in here.
Put the lid
I
back
just
on our
dropped one.
E6000.
And where's
Okay.
our screwdriver?
Our screwdriver's right here.
All right.
Okay.
It is sticking to my finger, so be very careful.
There you go.
Looks like a spider web.
Yeah, we have a little spider web of glue everywhere, but that's okay. It goes away really easy. Oh, here's one of our little. Y'all, also, you know, they do make magnetic screws too. My husband actually has those. They're kind of nice. Screwdriver. Yeah. Did I say screws or screwdriver?
You said screws, and so I was thinking I sure
yeah.
would like to see those
I meant
magnetic
to say
screws.
magnetic screwdrivers. Yeah.
Well, and
They're kind of nice.
These are so tiny, it would be nice to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure I got it in there. I don't think I did.
So, y'all, what kind of crafts are you making right now? Anything with flip-flops or kids crafts? You guys making any kids crafts? I know we got a lot of grandmas and moms out there, dads, grandpas. I know, Teresa, you've got grandkids. And Delana, I know you're working a lot of hours, but I know you work with kids. And Ann, your kids. You guys, let us all know what you're doing with your kids right now, or your grandkids.
Anne's telling you she ain't got time for them kids.
Yes, she does. She'd tell us that, but she does have time. And Teresa, I know you are an expert sewer, so I'm sure you're doing a lot of sewing right now.
Well, people are finally starting to go back to work.
Yes,
And
yes,
so
they
that has been
Yeah.
so good.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know.
We kind of like to do kids crafts and all kinds of crafts. So every once in a while we like to throw some kid crafts in there so that everybody's got some stuff to do with their kids. So if you guys have any favorite kids crafts, let us know. Share them to our page, and we'd like to do some of those once in a while too.
Me and these screws aren't getting along at all. They're not going back in there like I want them to.
That's okay.
But I don't want to scratch the paint because
No.
the paint is not really going to be
Yeah.
on there really, really good, and it'll be easy to scrape it off.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I think also after you paint it, you can spray it with one of those. Oh, I forget what kind of spray it's called, but it's a protective spray that you can put over top of your paint, and it'll keep it from scratching off or fading off. Did you get
Yay,
it?
I promise I did not have
Yay.
this problem last time. Didn't have that problem taking them apart.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're cooking.
So now, do we also ask you guys, let us know if you're watching this on replay. Please comment #replay. Also, let us know where you're watching from, city and state. And at the very top, if you would please click follow, that would be great. We would really appreciate that. And give us some likes and some hearts. And just let us know your comments. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
I'm really taking a long time because she hates to say all that stuff.
No, I don't. She's just saying that. That's not true. I do appreciate all of you watching. And I do appreciate the likes and the shares. And I'm not supposed to say that word. The
Sprinkles.
sprinkles.
But we
Sprinkle
can
with your
show you the
friends
sign.
and family. But also, you can see this. That
Okay.
means sprinkle with your friends and family.
I got this thing together.
Yay!
Whoa. Okay, so we're going to do a line of E6000
Yes.
and a dot of hot glue.
Yes.
And we're going
Okay.
to do this because the hot glue is going to dry quicker,
Yes.
which is going to make the flip-flops be still.
Okay.
You can see what we got going here.
Yep.
But we have to do this pretty quickly because your hot glue is really going to set pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm going to be really careful putting this E6000 on here. I've got a daub of it in my way here.
A daub.
Like a hard dried up piece. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, we just about got this done.
Yay. I had the hardest time with the screws. And the glue gun at first.
It's always the things we don't expect.
Little technical difficulties that we don't expect, huh?
And you know, I have used the E6000 a lot on glass, bonding glass together. And it's been my experience that with the E6000, put it on there and then just let it sit
Yeah.
without it. But do not mix your glue, your hot glue and your E6000 together because you're kind of defeating your purpose
Yeah,
there.
keep them separate. You can
Yeah.
use them both at the same time, but keep them
I
separate.
think you've got it ready. If you'll hot glue
Okay.
some spots on there and then we'll be ready to go.
Where would you like the spots?
Where you didn't put the E6000.
I went all the way around. I forgot.
That's okay. That's okay.
See, we're
Just-
talking about it and
Just move some spots over. It's
Okay.
fine.
yeah,
See, and you can see it's already starting to pick up
yeah.
and it's already starting to set, which that's fine.
Okay.
So you don't have to do a whole lot. We're just wanting it to sit
Just a
still.
spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, and I did exactly what I told you guys not to do. I put it all the way around. So, there we go. Okay.
Okay, we're doing good here. All right. So we lined it up where this one was in the middle.
Mhm.
So we're going to put it in the middle. Very carefully. And we're just going to let this sit for a while. I'm not going to pick it up.
Yeah.
But if y'all can see, isn't that cute? I'm trying to lean it up a little bit, but I want to be
bit.
really careful with it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Isn't that just too cute?
Yeah. We'll take a picture, like we always do, and share
And share
it
it
to
with
the
you.
page later so you guys can see it.
We thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Thank
You know,
you.
we love you, and we're always looking forward to getting on and just spending some time with y'all. So we do appreciate all your loves and your likes and your sprinkles, and we just hope that you have a blessed day. So we will see y'all later.
Don't
Love
forget,
you.
love one another.